This is probably one of the big topics for me. One of my most viewed videos. Well, I'll show you guys. One of my most watched videos is pretty much the time I did a fight cast. I did commentary for the Berlanga, his last fight, the Berlanga McCrory fight. I got 27K. That is my highest viewed fight. I mean, highest viewed video. So I'm definitely a fan of Berlanga. Super fan of Canelo because I guess we all are at this point. What a fight! What a fight, man. Um, Saturday, Canelo and Berlanga fought. Um, Honestly, it was exactly what I kind of thought it was gonna be. I felt like Canelo, he had that experience. That experience gap is just, it's a lot. Like Canelo been doing this. He fought. Man, I wish I would have saved that list. There, I seen a list of they put up of on social media of Canelo's opponents. Do I have it? They put a list up of all the guys Canelo has faced, and yo, Canelo, he fought the best of the best, man. Like you can't. There isn't a better probably list of guys that any fighter has fought against that's as good as probably Canelo's. Canelo, this dude, he fought everybody, bro. You name it. Cotto, Caleb Plant. Let me pull up that list. Canelo fights. He fought Triple G 3 times, right? Jamel Charlo, Triple G, Daniel Jacobs, Amir Khan, fought Floyd, Shane Mosley win, bro. Come on, Mangia, honest, like, come on. He fought Lara. Lara just fought he just fought Danny Garcia and he just took the win. This guy has one of the most impressive lists probably. Canelo's him, man. Canelo is pound for pound the best in the world right now. Canelo is pound for pound the best in the world right now easily. I'd say probably Bud is like right under there. Bud is definitely very close to that. I think that would be the fight of this century, Canelo and Bud. And I believe that might be the next fight. They were hinting it at the end of the Canelo fight. I mean, at his last fight against Berlanga, they was hinting that probably his next fight might be around the next Cinco de Mayo, which is May 5th. And I'm not sure. Is it gonna? Would I guess that would be appropriate. I feel like that's too far away, but I guess that would be like where the money would be. May 5th, everybody's all of Mexico is tapping into that fight at May 5th for Canelo. So I guess that would be the prime date for them. But I feel like probably Bud would have a fight before that. I think Bud has a big layoff. I don't think he probably have like a little warm up fight before then. And I'm thinking who could Bud fight? But anyways, back to the Belonga fight. Uh, like I said, it was an experience gap for me. Uh, Personally, I thought like yo Belonga, like the height differences, like yo Belonga's way taller than Canelo, way taller. I felt like I didn't really like that weight that Berlanga was fighting at. He's fighting at 167 for 6'1". My doctor, I'm 6'1". My doctor tells me like the healthiest weight I can be is 215. So you're fighting at 167. That's unhealthy. He probably had no power. Meanwhile, Canelo is fighting. I'm pretty sure that's the perfect weight for his height. I think Canelo's like 5'7". Canelo's like 5'7". How tall is Canelo? 5'7". That's like perfect. 167, I would assume, is perfect weight for him. So he has that power. It's like that's a perfect fighting weight. So he's gonna have that power behind those punches. I felt defensively there was nothing Berlanga could have done to Canelo. Canelo had he defensively he was locked up. He was you couldn't get past his defense, bro. His defense was elite. Berlanga couldn't do nothing with Canelo. He couldn't do nothing with Canelo. Um, I give it to Berlanga. He took it. He took the fight all the way. The fight ended in a unanimous decision for Canelo, and it pretty much that's what it was. The best effort I felt was a 6 round. Berlanga he had a very elite combo that he gave to Canelo, and I wish I would have seen more of that. But other than that, I didn't like Berlanga's performance. I felt like he was hesitant. I felt like he was kind of scared to punch. Like he was thinking probably if he kind of gave him that effort he gave in the 6th round, like more like consistently, that Canelo would have boxed him up. Canelo would have hit him with a crazy power punch that would have probably dropped him, which he dropped him a couple times. But I felt like Berlanga was fighting too scared. And you can't be like that, bro. You're a Brooklyn. You from Brooklyn, bro. You supposed to tear up. You supposed to tear his little self up, bro. I don't know how you didn't, bro. This shit was lined up for you perfectly, bro, to take the world over. Like I don't know. I feel like I love Belanga's his corner. He got his dad and he got the other dude. But I feel like I'm not sure if he kind of listens to them, bro. Like this guy's on top of the world. He's 27. This is his first loss. He's knocking everybody else out. He has that he has that thing going around about they say that all he's been fighting was bums. Um but Canelo definitely exposed all his weaknesses in this fight. Good thing is that he'll be able to learn from this. He's young, he's still in his prime, and he's definitely gonna be able to learn from this. I and in the beginning of the fight, leading up to the fight, I was definitely comparing this fight to when Canelo fought Mayweather. I feel like Canelo Berlanga was definitely in Canelo's position back then, and Canelo is definitely he definitely was playing the role of Floyd, and it was just a masterclass in boxing that Floyd gave Canelo back then, and now it's Canelo being Floyd and Berlanga being Canelo, and Canelo gave him that masterclass, bro. Defensively, offensively, you name it. Showmanship, class. Um, yeah. Berlanga was the villain. Berlanga was the villain in this, man. Me personally, I was I knew Canelo. I had Canelo, but I was rooting for Berlanga to get that knockout, man. He's Puerto Rico. He's Team Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? I was rooting for that for him to get that knockout. He's a power puncher. Berlanga's a power puncher. Most of his wins is, I think they're pretty much all knockouts. So he definitely had that chance to. He definitely had a chance to possibly knock Canelo out, but Canelo's defense is too elite. It was getting kind of dirty between both of them. It was getting kind of dirty, and it was getting sloppy at times because there was times where Berlanga was kind of complaining. He was complaining to the ref a little bit too much, and he just kind of he was he let his guard down, and I think Canelo just rocked him one time. And Canelo did the same. Like he kind of was walking back to the corner, like not showing no respect. And I think, but Berlanga kind of swung at him, and it was. That's why I said it was sloppy. It was gritty. It was all. This fight was all over the place. Honestly, this fight was all over the place. Uh, Again, Canelo class act at the end of the fight. Berlanga was basically, paying homage and like letting him know, like, yo, I know in the beginning it was a lot of like he was talking a lot of shit and just trying to be that villain to sell the fight. And he apologized for that and he thanked him for the opportunity. I appreciated that, but bro, you kind of was like a little bit on him too much, bro. I don't know if it was probably it was probably the punches to the head or whatever that had you kind of woozy. You repeated yourself a bunch of times, bro. And you, as cocky as your ass be, which I think like you kind of should learn from Canelo. Like, bro, you was hugging this man up, bro. You was making love to this guy, bro. Yo, shout out to Belonga though, bro, because this guy still got the world in his hands, bro. He just fought Canelo, bro. You could only just go up from here, and I believe he's gonna do so. I hope this is a big learning lesson for him, and shout out to both of them, man. Two good fighters. Um, I mean, Canelo being the greatest fighter in the sport right now, and just this guy. Come on, this guy fights a 27-year-old in his prime, and it was easy work for him. You know what I'm saying? And Belanga's not no pushover. He's not no pushover. This boy has the structure to really be a problem. So I'm a fan of Belanga. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give him that tough love. You know what I'm saying? And not just be fake and just be like, yo, you did the best. You did. Like, bro, that shit was winnable. Feel me? So honestly, bro, you should take some anger from this shit, bro, and be like, yo, I could have won that. You feel me? And just apply that pressure to your next fight, bro, and pack everybody up in front of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You took it to the max rounds with the best in the game, bro. Learn everything you got to learn from that, and continue to be him, bro. You're the future of this shit, and yeah, man. That's what I got. Oh, and then going into the Bud thing, it was funny. Well, I wrote on Bud's post. I was like, "Yo, bro, you at the MMA fight? How you at the MMA fight? We trying to have boxing be like we trying to have boxing be like the premier fighting event, and you at the MMA fights, bro. Come on. I didn't like that look. I guess he didn't want to show no support to all the other boxers. I did see him at that fight. I don't know how the hell he made it between both events, but I seen him in both venues. And look, he goes to the UFC shit and they play with his name. They say it was Kendrick. Yo. And then I heard people playing that Kendrick verse when Kendrick was like, "Yo, I'm Terrence Crawford. I'm whooping feet." And let's see his reaction. He just walked away. That's the reaction? I know that wasn't the reaction, bro. That's some fake ass news. That was no reaction. Son just walked off. But this is gonna be the fight of the century, man. I'll pay anything to watch that fight, bro. That fight's gonna be elite. Bud and Canelo, oh my god. That shit's gonna be a gift. But shout out to them. Shout out to them.